Varilux XR is our new progressive lens. It is easily our most premium product. It certainly provides the best visual solution that we have within our varifocal range.
And it really is the first Varilux design which takes into account a patient's eye responsive behaviour. So it uses behavioural artificial intelligence to help us to really understand how that patient is expected to work with their lenses and what their needs and their demands are.
So in simple terms, it's a new generation of varifocal lens design. And it fascinates me as to hearing how much background research is done before any new launch of Varilux is made. And it's staggering how much they know about a modern day presbyope and what they need to engineer the Varilux lens to actually offer that particular end wearer.
As always, we started with the needs of the wearers. So we conducted a study with 4,000 wearers, and we asked them why are there some difficulties with their progressive lenses. And they told us about the problems they had sometimes with the hyper-connected life. So that was our starting point, and then we thought, what can we do about it? What does it mean in terms of vision and in terms of lens design?
The R&D team, they used so many different new techniques to measure exactly how a modern everyday presbyope's actually using the varifocal lens, and then they needed to integrate that into the design of the latest generation of Varilux, which is of course Varilux XR series. And what they noted was really interesting as to the big difference that modern day presbyopes use when they're using the lens. One of the key areas was how much they ultimately zigzag down the lens more than we felt they ever did before. What we always felt and what we tested within all the many wearer trials was the fact that patients used to look linearly down the lens. So they would look in the distance zone, then they would converge down through the intermediate corridor into the near area of a Varilux lens. But what we noted this time round over the last recent years is that presbyopes changing their behaviour, and we feel it's very much because of all the digital devices, and they're getting this information overload. So they're zigzagging from different devices and need to capture the detail that they're capturing from each of those devices as quickly as is possible.
At Essilor, we believe in lens personalization, that each and every wearer is different, has different visual needs, different physiology, different history. And our dream is to make really the lens that fits like a glove to every single wearer. That means that during the lens calculation, we have to build a model of this wearer, a digital twin. And to make this digital twin, it's complex. So we rely on a lot of data, and artificial intelligence is a tool that helps us make accurate digital twins so that later on we can make lenses that are really adapted to each wearer.
The AI algorithm solution allows us to deliver a refined capture and optimization of that patient's binocular reality. And that then allows us to provide a lens solution that works better for them as an individual. And what that delivers could be covered really in 2 points. The first would be we're improving the broadband vision area of that person's visual field. And also the second point is we're giving them a solution because of that binocular vision improvement, where they're getting instant clarity even in motion for the first time. We've been able to say that, and I think that's good, and all of the Varilux XR lenses deliver that. But if you really want to optimize it and take it to the top level, I'm a firm believer that you need iCode and AVA lens technologies, and they're delivered by our proprietary instrument platforms in the VR800 and the VisiOffice system to make that work, and that makes it truly unique to that person.
So what a practitioner, if they've got a Vision R800, they'll be able to refract that particular end wearer down to 1/100th of a diopter. So incredibly accurate refraction using this Vision R800 device, and they can factor and they can build that accuracy into the Varilux XR series, so they can actually dramatically improve the performance of the Varilux XR series. There are other ways that we can personalise as well, and that's where we'd bring in a unit like VisiOffice, so VisiOffice 3 or VisiOffice X, and actually build and measure parameters into the spectacle frame, which can then be added into the spectacle lens, which once again just improves the visual performance.
Varilux XR is available from 1.5 Orma all the way up to 174 Lineus. It's available in now Transitions and Xperio ranges as well, and it comes with eye protect system too.
If we look at our wearer trial data, we can see that 97% of patients that received a Varilux XR lens are comfortable and adapted to it on day one.
What you really should get excited about is that, for example, 87% of the wearers prefer Varilux XR series to their previous progressive lenses.
We're also able to see that patients prefer the Varilux XR lens to any progressive design that they've previously used.
Of the people we tested, 9 out of 10 felt more reactive even in motion.
All of that in combination means that patients are more likely to return to their trusted eye care professional.